Welcome to June 16th, Wednesday, aka. How about that? Welcome to Hump Day, edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO / owner of SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal. My partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. What's going on?
What's up, man? Another day. Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday in the middle of the week. Man, it's a lot of stuff that done happened since Monday. It's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of basketball. We'll talk a couple baseball. Then we got AFC South predictions. Man, you see that game last night?
And of course, my segment.
Oh yeah, that too. But you see what happened last night?
No, I didn't watch it, but yeah, I heard about it. Yes, yeah. But I mean, we predicted it though. We predicted it.
Yeah, we did. We predicted it. We definitely did that. And we're gonna talk about it later. But first, let's get into some baseball. Let's talk about some baseball first, man. Some things that's been going on in baseball that we need to discuss. So let's get to it. All right. So, Reggie, remember the big streak of a lot of no-hitters that was going on in baseball?
Definitely.
As of right now, that baseball batting average is at a record low. At a record low. All because of the no-hitters, and it's a lot of pitchers striking out a lot of hitters. And it calls for concern. And the biggest concern is that they believe that the pitchers are using a foreign substance to get the ball sticky in order for them to have a better spin of the ball, which is preventing hitters from hitting the baseball. Now, the commissioner has decided that he is going to suspend baseball pitchers 10 games if they get caught using a foreign substance. That's the crazy thing about it. Now, it used to be pine tar. It's illegal to use pine tar whenever you trying to get a grip on the ball. You know, they got them, they call risers. You'll see them on the back of the pitcher's mound, which is like some powder that they can touch on their hands and stuff like that. You can use that, but you can't use any foreign substance to make your hands sticky enough for the ball to spin a little bit harder than what you can normally do by yourself. And that makes it difficult for hitters to hit it. Now, Reggie, this has been going on for centuries, to be honest with you. It's just that hardly ever anybody gets caught. Now, I got a question for you. It's not a hard question. Do you think that they should allow them to use sticky substance or not?
I mean, why not? Like you said, it's been going on for centuries. Why change it? My thing is the timing. Like, why now? Why now? Like, it's the middle of the season. It's 2020. We still allowing the other hidden rules in baseball to continue. So, like, what's so wrong with this? It's like, I mean, you know, I haven't been a fan that long. I'm still learning some stuff. So, like, what I'm taking out of it is the fact that it's a lot of calculations that go into it. Like you said, the spin on the ball and all that. How you could, you know, pitch that in a fastball versus without using it. You know, I can tell the difference on that. But like, I really just ain't too in depth with it. But I mean, like I said, why change it? I don't see a point of it. The time is off. I'm pretty sure that several pitchers have spoke out about it. I don't see it being a good move right now. Not right now. Maybe next year, or just not at all. Like I can leave it alone. I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it's surprising that this is the first time this, stuff like this doesn't happen. But I mean, the game is ever changing. Why not just keep going?
Well, I agree with you. The timing is terrible. The timing is definitely terrible when it comes to this. Just because there's a lot of pitchers have been getting no hitters, does not guarantee that they've been using foreign substance in order for it to happen. Maybe they got better. Maybe the pitchers just got better. Also, they haven't had visible evidence to prove that pitchers been using foreign substance. They just going by the numbers, and the numbers are on a record low right now. Right now, I think the normal batting average for a player is 247. That's pretty bad. So that means less than one out of every 4 at bats, they get a hit.
Michael Jordan had a better batting average than that.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Michael Jordan, it was pretty close. I think Mike Jordan ended up with a 202 batting average, which was pretty god awful.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So through April, it was 232, which is almost like Michael Jordan. And then it went down to now it went up to 247, and now it's down to 238. So as of right now, it's at 238, which is a record low. Then you got pitchers like Trevor Bauer, in which he's pitching pretty good. Jake DeGrom, his ERA is at a .54 as of now. And he just got hurt. I just watched him pitch like 30 minutes ago. And he only pitched 3 innings, but he got hurt. Something wrong with his shoulder. He pitched 3 innings, got all 9 players out, and 8 of the times he struck them out, in which he struck out 7 straight players. And he did that with a messed up shoulder. And he throws on a normal over 100 miles per hour for a fastball. But that's how he been. That's how he been most of his career. But the only problem with his career was 2 problems. One, he never had a good team, so he never got runs whenever he pitched good. And 2, he have had nagging injuries his whole career, in which he'll pitch 3 good games and then he'll be out for the next 4. So that's been nagging. And then the normal injury for a pitcher, Reggie, is a shoulder, in which they call it a Tommy John injury that puts you out for the rest of the year automatically. It is the ACL of the NBA, of the MLB. It's the torn ACL of the MLB.
Hey, my thought, look, I think that since we at this situation right now, especially with DeGrom, I think that let's ask him, do you think this injury is something caused by this new rule, or do you think it was something else? But you did say you got nagging injuries.
Yeah, he had nagging injuries. Now, Trevor Bauer, he had a problem with it because he basically saying the MLB just wants offense. They don't like the fact that pitchers are shutting down good hitters. Because the most home runs so far is 20. It's 20 or 21 by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's just the most. The second most is probably 18 by Fernando Tatis Jr.
Did you see that monster he hit here?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Today?
Yeah. Why they keep pitching to him? Walk him. Walk. And speaking of walking, they trying to get rid of intentional walks. So that means you automatically got to throw to everybody. They try to change the game, and it's really messing up the game because I'm not traditional I'm not to the old, keep it the same. I can understand like you want to make changes, but you're making the wrong changes. Intentional walks are for hot hitters to prevent them from automatically scoring. Ain't no way you finna sit here and be like Mike Budenholzer, what he did to KD. Just kept letting him go one-on-one while KD kept putting up threes, hitting shots over and over and over again. That's basically just sitting there saying, you know what? We could just give him 4 balls and walk him to prevent a score. Nah, we're going to pitch to him, let him slap another home run. No, you walk that man. You do not want to give up a run. Just like KD. You don't sit there and let him score 8 straight points and be like, we could double team him. But now just leave him one-on-one. Obviously, he'll miss. No.
If anything, you could possibly like penalize somebody if they do that instead of getting rid of it altogether.
Well, yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, automatically send them 2 bases. Make it be an intentional walk, double. You intentionally walk that player, he automatically goes to second instead of first. That'd be a good rule change. But don't eliminate intentional walking, because guess what? He can still walk that batter. Just hopefully he doesn't throw one that's right down the middle and he just give him 4 walks. It's crazy. Baseball's doing the best they can to get the youth involved, but they too busy wanting to keep the old folks around too. You can't win both of them, okay? Old folks like it one way, the youth like it another way, okay? You can't satisfy both. So pick and choose which ones you want to stay with. And that's the only way you can get it done.
It's too many. That's why we done been over this several times. That's why it's hidden rules.
Yeah, these unwritten rules is crazy, man. But that's how we're gonna talk about in baseball, because we got a lot to discuss about basketball. Man, it's a lot to discuss about basketball. We had KD incredible performance in which he dropped 49, 17 rebounds, 10 assists, and he only shot the ball 23 times.
That's incredible.
that is incredible. But also, Chris Paul is in COVID protocol. Crazy. So he might miss the beginning half of the Western Conference Finals. Also, Kawhi looked like his ACL is messed up. He's out for tonight's Game 5 against the Utah Jazz. And then also, we had both Stan Van Gundy from the Pelicans and Scott Brooks from the Wizards both got fired today. And also, Donnie Nelson, the president of basketball operations for the Dallas Mavericks, he was let go too.
Yeah.
So with all that put together, Reggie, what was the biggest story today in your eyes?
Shit. All of them.
Got you.
Man. I mean, I can't say the KD game because we already predicted that was going to happen. We already said ain't no timetable on James Harden, although I think he just came in to be a distraction and KD went the fuck off. I don't want to talk about Chris Paul's stupid ass because obviously he don't want no fucking ring. I don't want to talk about the coaches getting fired because that's fucked up. We all know that is fucked up. Like he was only there a year. Scott Brooks
was Stan the one that was just for a year. Brooks been there for a while, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Brooks is like it's just fucked up on his part.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I gotta go. Well, it was one more, wasn't it?
What?
It was the owner.
Yeah, Donnie Nelson. He was the president.
No, it wasn't that one.
It was the owner that got fired.
No, yeah, Danny Nelson. That's what you're talking
Okay.
about. No, it's not that one. It was one more. It was
Dang, it was another news. God damn.
No, it was the KD, Chris Paul.
Kawhi.
No, Kawhi.
Yeah,
Kawhi was the biggest thing. Kawhi was the biggest thing because they need him. There's no way like that when that hit when Kawhi ACL. No, oh shit, the clip was gone. The clip was gone. Ain't no bounce. You can't replace Kawhi. There's nothing that they can do. Nothing. This shit is gonna be ugly. Ugly. I'm talking about with a capital U.
Wow.
U.
So
yeah, that's what I got, man. That's my biggest story. Like when that, like I said, when that broke to me, I said, shit, yeah, this they done.
Okay, I can understand that. So you don't believe that Paul George can turn
No. Do you hear? No.
I ain't getting to finish well.
No. Paul George can't do nothing by himself.
Okay.
Nothing.
Huh? Okay. You said they're done. I mean,
done.
I agree with you on that, but I don't think Kawhi's injury is the biggest one. Because I don't think Kawhi injury, I don't think he tore his ACL. I just think it's like kind of hurt or bruised. It might be a ligament that might be messed up, but I believe he should still be able to play. I don't know when. Hopefully he should be able to play next game.
Next year.
Well, Kawhi, being a Spurs fan, I can understand Kawhi and his injury problems. We dealt with him for a whole year on a what was it? A bruise thigh. Yeah, thigh bruise. It was a thigh bruise. He was out for the year. So I know if he hurt his knee, I know he'll be out for the rest of this upcoming series, which probably will be Jazz in 6 now. So I'm not going with that. I'm not going with the 2 coaches that got fired. I know that they didn't like Stan Van Gundy. That's the reason why they got rid of him. The players didn't like him. And Scott Brooks, I think that he need to stop dealing with Russell Westbrook because I believe that's the second time he done got fired and Russell Westbrook was on the team when he got fired. So he might need to get rid of him too. Donnie Nelson, not too much worried about that, even though Luka didn't like that decision. So it's down to either KD, incredible performance, or the fact that LaMelo Ball got Rookie of the Year today. And I'm going to go with KD's performance. I'm sorry, LaMelo Ball, because people been saying that Anthony Edwards got snubbed, in which he probably should have won it, but I think you deserved it, LaMelo. Anthony Edwards, find a way to make your team better because the Timberwolves should not have been the same record or worse this year, adding you to the team. They added LaMelo Ball, they made the playoffs. So that's the reason why I give the edge to LaMelo Ball over you, Edwards. Let's talk about KD's incredible performance. KD put up 49 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists, in which he controlled the ball the whole entire game. I mean, he brought the ball up every game. I mean, every possession. He did not sit a single second of the game. He played all 48 minutes. All 48 minutes Kevin Durant played. And guess what? He did have Harden on his team. But guess what Harden did? Absolutely nothing. He put up 5 points. He pretty much was a liability on defense. And the way it looked, yes, James Harden is hurt. James Harden, that hamstring is bothering him because he wasn't even half the James Harden that we know and love to see out there on the court. Now, let's also give props up to Jeff Green. Jeff Green snapped yesterday, hitting 7 of 8 threes, think he put up 27 points overall. They did need that. The Nets needed that for them to win this game. But it was mainly because of what Kevin Durant did. Kevin Durant dominated this whole game. Now, the first half, the first quarter, to be honest, was terrible. They was getting beat down. I think they ended up going down at least 17 points in the first half. But the second half, especially the fourth quarter, man, Kevin Durant went crazy. He ended up having 20 points in the fourth quarter. 20 points. And I know I'm giving props to Kevin Durant, but I also want to talk trash about two people. One, Mike Budenholzer. What the hell are you doing? How do you not double team Kevin Durant? How? How you keep letting PJ Tucker go one-on-one against him? Just because he done good in games 3 and games 4 doesn't mean he was going to do good the whole entire series. Kevin Durant is a bad man on offense. Everybody knows that, including you. And you sat there and let him get one-on-one, let him have the ball at any time he wanted to have the ball and put up all the shots he wanted to put up. That's the reason why you lost. And the second person, Giannis, come on. I said that Giannis needs to prove that this is an easy win for them. Did you prove it? No. What you did was prove that you shouldn't be MVP. You made people question how you got 2 regular season MVPs. That's how bad you are. You only got 2 moves in your whole offensive repertoire. Shit. You got a drive to the hole and a fadeaway. And I don't know why you fading away on James Harden, who only has 1 leg. If you don't big body that man and go up, but I forgot. If you go up, you get fouled, and guess what you got to do? Shoot free throws, in which you hate shooting free throws.
Because he got to do it in 10 seconds. That's why.
Ah, man. This man takes forever to shoot free throws. Who was the last person? It was Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard had that problem early in his career, in which he took too much time shooting a free throw because he used to bounce it like very, very slow. And about time he got right here, it was already at 12 seconds.
I don't think.
Yeah, it was Dwight.
It was somebody before Dwight. No, it was somebody before Dwight.
It was somebody before Dwight.
It may have been Van Exel.
Dang, Nick?
Huh?
Nah, it couldn't have been Nick Van Exel. Who had trouble?
I don't know. Don't fact check me on that. I gotta find out. But I think it was somebody else. Like when I was a kid, because that was the first time I remember like ever hearing that call. And then I heard it again with Dwight, and then now all of a sudden again, here go buzzing again with Giannis.
Well, I gotta find out. I want to see who it was. I gotta see it.
It would have been like in between 97, 99, somewhere up in there.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up, and I'll let you know sometime before the end of the show. But overall, KD, can he do it again? That's the question. Can Kevin Durant do it again? I don't think he can do exactly what he did, but all he got to do is do something similar, and I believe that they will find a way to win this series. Because hopefully they win tomorrow, and I can get.
Okay. So let's say hypothetically he doesn't. Are they in trouble?
Yeah, they definitely in trouble, especially depending on how bad that it goes. If it's a blowout, yeah, they definitely in trouble. If it's not a blowout, they got a chance because Game 7 is at home.
Right.
And Kevin Durant can possibly do something similar in order for them to win at home.
He got 2 games to try it, so.
You're absolutely right. But that's mine. It's a lot of stories that's been going on, and we wanted to talk about those 2, even though those other ones was very important also. Now, I believe we at the segment in which we will discuss the AFC South wins and losses predictions. Now, the AFC South, they have the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Houston Texans. So let's do an over-under on those 4 teams. Let's start with the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. Now, they made some moves this offseason. They end up losing the baby maker man himself, Phillip Rivers. But they gained Carson Wentz. So that was a good move for them. They also picked up Marlon Mack. They kept him, another one. Xavier Rhodes, they kept him. Quiddy Payne, that's who they drafted. I like him as a pick, good draft. Besides that, that's pretty much every move that they made. Oh yeah, they signed Eric Fisher to be a tackle for them. That should be good for them. And they did sign Sam Ehlinger. You know about old Sam Ehlinger.
Yeah.
Old Texas native himself.
We all know about Sam Ehlinger.
Yeah, we do. So, Reggie, over under 10 wins for the Indianapolis Colts.
Under.
What was that? You said
Under.
Under? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Under.
9-8.
Ooh, 9-8.
Yep.
Not
because we're trusting in Carson Wentz and or Sam Ehlinger. I was waiting on that. Thank you. That's what's iced the cake for me. Do you believe either one of them people will win 9+ games? And I'm giving it 9. I'm giving it 9. Either one of them quarterbacks guaranteed 9 games a season.
Total?
Yes, 9 wins. Get either one of them quarterbacks 9 wins. Come on. Come on.
Oh, Reggie. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have to disagree with you.
All right.
I believe that they will go over. All because this is time for Carson Wentz to shine. It is the time for Carson Wentz to shine. I believe that Carson Wentz will have a breakout performance with the Colts because they ain't like the Colts is a bad team. The Colts have a very good offense. They got a good running back in Jonathan Taylor. And then I like Marlon Mack, even though he was out for the year early in the season. And then I like Jordan Wilkins. I forgot all about him too. And their defense has always been good too. I like their defense. But the only problem that's going to happen, especially Darius Leonard, I mean, he's one of the best linebackers in the game right now. The only problem is Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, you are not to be the hero. All you got to do is not fuck up. If you don't fuck up, y'all can win at least 11 games. Because that division is terrible.
Wow.
And we're going to discuss more about that division right now. Jacksonville, huh?
You going 11-6?
Yeah, 11-6.
All right.
11-6. I'm going 11-6. All right. Now, let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to do them next. Now, you know, Jacksonville Jaguars picked up the best quarterback in the free agent market this offseason in Tim Tebow. And they also they also picked up.
No, we're not gonna keep going. No. No, let's go back.
No. They also
have you seen what he's done?
Balling. That man Tim Tebow won. That son was a baller. You can't stop Tim Tebow.
All right.
Now they also got the number 1 pick overall. Everybody know. They picked him up. I can't even think of his name because he's gonna be back up to Tim Tebow. They also picked. They also got Carlos Hyde. They got C.J. Beathard as a third string. Marvin Jones, which was a good pickup to me. I like Marvin Jones Jr. Shaquille Griffin. Can't believe they got him. James O'Shaughnessy. I believe they already had him already.
They did.
But they ain't really got too much, man. So with Tim Tebow as the leading quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, do you have them winning over 6.5?
I got them winning 7, man. 7-10.
Tebow. That damn Tim Tebow leading the team to 7 wins. Oh, Reggie. Reggie is a firm believer in Tebow. Tebow Mania is coming back with a vengeance. All thanks to Reggie. Reggie has so much faith in Tim Tebow.
I believe you do, man. I ain't mentioned his name not one time.
I can't have too much faith in him because I got under. Give me 5-12 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 5-12. Tim Tebow is going to ruin the Jacksonville Jaguars this season. Trevor Lawrence, I'm sorry.
Watch how they use him.
That's the problem. That's
how it's going to work, Lamar.
They actually going to use him. And that's going to be the biggest problem of the whole thing.
You sit here and did that, man.
They will not win 6 or 7 games. Give me under easily on that. All right. Let's get some music for this one because I actually like this next one. Let's go Tennessee. Tennessee Titans. Now, you know Tennessee Titans, they are really good. They made some good moves this offseason. Main one, Julio Jones. They got Julio Jones. They also got they picked one of our wide receivers, motherfuckers. They made some good moves this offseason. But mainly Julio. With them having Julio Jones, do they have a chance of winning over 9 games?
Indeed, they do.
So you got the over on 9.5 for the Tennessee Titans.
I got them going 11-6. They will win the division.
Winning the division 11-6. All right. Reggie, this one was tough. I'm going to be honest with you. This one was tough for me. But I believe that they will go over 9.5. Barely. Give me 10-7. 10-7 for the Tennessee Titans. I believe the hype of Ryan Tannehill finally comes to an end thanks to all the pressure that teams have gave him. I mean, what this offseason have gave him now having Julio Jones. Julio Jones will be upset by week 8 at Ryan Tannehill because Julio Jones won't even have nowhere near 400 yards receiving with 0 touchdowns because he done that with Matt Ryan. He had 1,000 yards before he got his first touchdown with Matt Ryan. So I know he can do that with Ryan Tannehill.
All right, man. What you got on these Texans then? That's all we got. That's all we got.
Last but not least, we got the Houston Texans. All right, we got the Houston Texans, man. Houston Texans made some incredible moves this offseason. The main move is making sure that Deshaun Watson have as many masseuses as possible. So now he done had too many, and he's going to court for all the masseuses that he had. Besides that, They end up getting some players. Let's go by. Let's just. They got Shaq Lawson. They ain't saying much. They got Chris Conley. They ain't saying much. Who else just went there just to go there? Yeah, okay. Darren Fields, he been there already before. Philip Lindsay, I forgot about Philip Lindsay. He ended up going there, so that's a good backup to DJ. That's a good backup to him. That's pretty much it, man. They still got Duke Johnson. JJ Watt is gone. So, Reggie, they got them as a miserable 4.5. Over or under for the miserable 4.5 for the Tennessee Titans. I mean, for the Houston Texans.
We're going over. They will go 5-12. Don't you dare sit here and tell me that you got them going under 4.5. Don't you sit here and tell me that.
Who they starting quarterback? Who they starting quarterback?
I don't know.
It's not Deshaun Watson.
Well, of course it's not. It ain't Chad Wheeler either, but that's something that we ain't got to talk about because his ass out on bail and yet and still the fucking league don't know what to do with Deshaun Watson right now.
We got Jeff Driscoll as a possible starting quarterback. You know him? You know him? You know Jeff Driscoll?
Ain't gonna.
All right, what about Davis Mills? They drafted him. I think that boy from Stanford. That boy from Stanford. Davis Mills. You still can't hear me?
Now.
All right, Davis Mills.
No.
So he ain't gonna be the starting quarterback?
Nope.
Let's go to Tyrod Taylor.
Possibility.
So if it's Tyrod Taylor, I'm gonna have to disagree with you and go under. If it's anybody that's a quarterback on that team, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, and I'm gonna go under. Reggie, I want you to put this down. They will not win over 3 games this season.
You better not do that, Lamar.
They would not, and I repeat, they would not win over 3 games this season. So at the most, they are 3-14.
I got you down. I got you down.
And they will have the number 1 overall pick in next year's draft.
I had to. I'm kind of upset behind that.
Why?
3.
They lucky to get those 3. You want me to tell you the 3 teams that they're gonna beat?
Yeah, I've seen that schedule. Like that's pretty rough. Only 3.
They might win their first game of the season.
They'll win
against the Jaguars.
Okay, and who you got a quarterback?
Tyrod Taylor.
That's who you want?
Yeah.
Just like that's who I want. Okay, so I believe they'll win 5 games with Tyrod Taylor, just like you will think that he'll win 3 games.
3.
All right, let's go.
They got Jacksonville. Cleveland Browns, lost. Carolina Panthers, lost. Buffalo Bills.
Win. No. Carolina, they win. They'll beat Carolina. That's 1.
No.
They'll beat Carolina.
Buffalo Bills.
Lost.
Patriots.
Lost.
The Colts.
Lost.
Arizona Cardinals.
Lost.
The Rams.
Lost.
The Dolphins.
Win. Surprisingly.
Against your boy?
Against the Dolphins, yes.
Against Tua?
Tua threw 5 interceptions fucking yesterday in practice.
But today he threw 6 touchdowns. No interceptions.
Let's keep going.
All right, week 10, they're going to have a bye. They lose that. Tennessee Titans.
Lost.
The Jets.
Win.
Yeah, that's their second one to me. The Colts.
Lost.
Seahawks.
Surprisingly
There
interesting.
ain't no fucking way they gonna sit there.
Surprisingly
Do you
interesting.
want me to bring my wife out here right now to let you hear that the Houston Texans will beat the Seattle Seahawks?
Who got better defense?
The Seahawks. Who got a better quarterback? Who got a better wide receiver? Who got a better running back? Who got a better coach? Who got a better everything? So you saying that the Seahawks will find a way to lose that game to the Houston Texans?
All right.
Lost. Jacksonville, again. Is at Jacksonville, so I'm giving it the loss. Chargers.
Win. It's late in the season. It's win.
so the Chargers just go sit there and be like, you know what? We don't need this game. We'll let y'all beat us. Really? 49ers. The 49ers. You still can't hear me.
All right, there you go.
The 49ers.
Win.
They beat, you know what? I'm not even gonna finish. They beating the San Francisco 49ers.
In week, what is this?
So you got them going 2-2 against my NFC West.
It's the 49ers.
What you mean it's the 49ers?
Who
Do you
coming
know who
in?
their quarterback is?
Who coming in fourth in y'all division? The 49ers.
Nah. I got
49ers not coming in fourth?
No, I got the Cardinals.
The Cardinals would beat, yeah.
I got the Cardinals. 49ers ain't coming in fourth.
So 49ers coming in third?
Yeah, they coming in third.
All right. Yeah, we're talking.
It's pretty much a tie. They both will be tied for third, but the edge will go to the 49ers because they'll beat them head to head.
All right. I disagree, but okay.
Yeah, it's just like I disagree with the fact that you got them beating the Seattle Seahawks and beating the damn Miami Dolphins, knowing he got Tua as the quarterback. Now, the only one I might change is the Carolina Panthers. But that's it.
Shit, that was the first one. So ever since my first one, you've been questionable because
I said Jacksonville. We didn't agree on Jacksonville.
Yeah.
The first game of the season? Zach.
No, you skipped past that one. But I heard you though. So yeah, that was one. Then Carolina was two.
Yep.
And I said obviously like two or three
said
more.
The Dolphins was 3.
All right.
And I disagree. Then you said the Jets was 4, which I kind of agree. Then you said the Seahawks was 5. Which I disagree strongly.
That's the 5 wins.
No, you did. You said the Chargers too. So that's 6 wins.
I did, because you was like, I need to get rid of one.
Right.
So I agreed to one, but I had another one, and they very well can go 6, man.
Man, they ain't going 6.
You just being fucking disrespectful. That's fucked up.
I'm not. No, I'm not, man. Shout out to Lamont, my cousin. He's a Houston Texans fan. But nah, y'all ain't winning more than 3. I'm sorry. Not winning more than 3. All right, Reggie, we can go to your segment after that piss poor effort of saying that the Houston Texans don't win 6 games. I hope you ain't closing with that, but you are closing today since it's Wednesday. So, you ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
All
right. So the only thing that I want to talk about is something that we brought up earlier, and that was which topic in the NBA we was gonna discuss. I chose to talk about this separately because I honestly, and I think I mentioned it earlier, said that Chris Paul just does not want a ring. How is it that you are this close to everything that you've ever wanted, yet still you violate COVID protocol? Like, you are basically hurting your legacy right now. Your injuries were enough. We all sat there and went through it, prayed with you, wanted you better. Like, we was all there for you, but yet and still, for some reason, you find a way to just let everybody down. That's kind of messed up. I don't like it. I feel like you was kind of negligent. I feel like there was a lot of things that could have been done differently about the situation from both sides, but more or less yours, because I mean, honestly, like, we see you out here thriving, doing what's right, but yet and still you want to go and do this, and like, we see your journey. We see what you've done with this Phoenix team. Like, you have came a long way. Like, you've always been this close, and it was only because of injury that you weren't able to get there. But now you go and do something stupid like violate COVID protocol. Like, I'm one of the guys that's rooting for you. You know, all you got to do is just do what you got to do. Everybody else doing it. There's no reason why you're not a rookie. You can't be like, oh, I messed up. None of that. Like, nigga, you know. So you only hurting your legacy right now. People gonna look back at this. Social media gonna look back at this. Your kids gonna look back at this. It's like, it's really not a good look for you. It's really not. And I don't like it. It's a lot of people in the sports world don't like it. But I just thought that needed to be addressed, because when stuff like that happens, it's looked at all of us like we just don't give a damn about respect or order or how it's supposed to go, and none of that. It just goes out the door because I got a little money. I ain't got to do that. But we're striving for this one goal, and that's to be successful and to be looked at, have a legacy, but yet and still you tearing down your own legacy by doing foolish shit. Pride, man. Pride. That's all it is. And with that, I'm out. Chris Paul, I wish you the best. I hope you come back. And I just hope you make better decisions, because this is doing nothing but to hurt you and the organization that you are involved with now.
All right. I agree with you to a certain extent. I just think Chris Paul is very unlucky, man. Because I think it actually occurred whenever they were celebrating getting that series win, that series sweep in Denver. When he went to go hug his mama and hug his daddy and gave high five to all the fans and stuff out there. That right there is probably the reason why he got COVID. Because he tested positive for COVID. That's the reason why he's out. That's why he's in COVID protocol. Even though Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton both did something similar, only Chris Paul the one that caught COVID. This is an unlucky man. He's either his shoulder, his leg, his hand.
You're not finna twist this and go that way.
Now it's COVID. That man can't catch a break. He finally make it to the conference finals again, and now he got COVID. Oh my goodness, man! I hope y'all all right though. I think he is vaccinated, so I don't think it's gonna hurt him too bad. But
yeah, it's just protocol. But
yeah, it's just protocol.
The thing is, like,
it's gonna last for at least 10 days. Though.
Come on,
man,
come on.
If only he was LeBron and can be able to go out to parties and not catch COVID, then he'd be all right.
You know what? My segment almost was gonna be about the fact that LeBron came out with that excuse.
Oh yeah, I wanted to discuss that too, but I discussed it too much on the sports group.
Okay.
Yeah, because I brought up that we never heard anything about LeBron getting hurt. Matter of fact, he never complained about it because during the season he played every single game except for the time he got hurt. And he didn't get hurt because he didn't have enough rest. He got hurt because he had a freak accident with Solomon Hill.
He got hurt.
Right.
It wasn't
ain't got nothing to do with the rest that he had.
It had nothing to do with it.
You can't say Anthony Davis got hurt because of the rest. Anthony Davis known for getting hurt. He's injury proof. He's an injured man. So you can't blame it on that either. But LeBron he needs the spotlight, man. It's taking too long for his movie to come out, Space Jam 2.
It'll be absolutely. And all of those that are tree huggers, the ones that just hang around.
That's right, LeBron. You tell him.
Them.
You tell him, GOAT. You tell him, King. What? You calling this man a king? He ain't in no royal palace. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
All right. Y'all know what coming up. Muscle Shirt Friday. So
the right way.
Yeah. We both will be in attendance. I will be here on this Muscle Shirt Friday.
There will be music.
Huh?
There will be music.
Oh, yeah, there'll actually be music. You know, like something like this. So you can be prepared for that. We will have our muscle shirts on, and we will be ready to give you our predictions and our 3-bet challenge. We'll be able to do that this Friday. But until then, we'll salute. And we'll see y'all on Friday. Watch these games, by the way. They are interesting.